Good afternoon. So this is an added input for our audience for today. We learned from the previous video that masculinities are constructed. We have created. And eventually we choose or maybe we gravitate towards certain types of masculinities. Wherever we are, whatever masculinities we're in, sometimes situations would arise such that this masculinity would need reinforcement, or this masculinity would have the need to compensate, yung pagbawi, no? And how we would compensate would really matter because our perspective of masculinity would can lead to gender-based violence, especially yung toxic masculinity. Okay, so, but we can also ask why does it need reinforcement? Why does it need to compensate? Maybe there are better types of masculinities that are more reassuring. So men has to learn. We all have to learn, di ba? And that's why we need to engage them, or we need to engage us. And to do that it's not easy. So it's also good to learn from what's being done so far. And I believe our next speaker would have a lot to say about examples in the Philippines. So I'll show some trends that are going on outside the Philippines. Let's look at this 2013 Acts commercial. Some of us can remember this. By that time, you can see, it's very traditional. Act selling with sexuality, and the women competing towards one prize, and the prize is using the product. Diba? So let's see how did it change. Did it change? So let's look at this Axe commercial 2016 or 2017.
Come on, a six-pack? Who needs a six-pack when you got the nose? Or a nose when you got the suit? Now you don't need a suit when you got the moves. Or moves when you got the fire. Or fire when you rock those heels. And heels when you ride those wheels. Looks, man, who needs looks when you got the books? Or books when you got some balls. And who needs all that when you get the door? When you got the dough, the brains, the touch, the that's right. Who needs some other thing when you got your thing? Now work on it.
So now the message was more find your magic, no? Iba tayo ng magic. It's more focused on diversity. And many other things are being done. This is a campaign in Uganda. Man up to stop violence against women. We also have Man Up. This one is in Australia. It's a good website. There are a lot of resources there. So they deal with men's health and other issues relating to men. Focus on men. This one is, giving a different meaning to what real men are, relating it to the advocacy to stop human trafficking. Of course, you know this, he for she. Um, they have a good website. They even have a link they call proven solutions. I would be careful to use that word, but they have good resources there as well. It, they are data driven, and they focus on a lot of topics uh, on race, gender and race, gender and STEM, and at work, parenting, many other things. Well, this one is in the Philippines, Akbayan with different transport groups. They're trying to also shift the meaning of tunay na lalaki, di mapang-abuso. Okay? At the back, they have tarpaulin. I think it's saying Maginoo is the new macho. So what we can learn is they are using the same words but different meanings. They also have the same products, but they have a different focus. From being a sex object or more sex oriented to more diversity oriented campaign or ads. Their messaging is also very sticky. It's witty. It's so sticky. You want to pass it on. So these are things that we can consider when we are talking about rights and right to, for example, health. Men and HIV, men and reproductive health. And I wonder, maybe we should also be looking at the books, what we teach. And, teaching it early is really one of the best ways to do it. These are amazing books. So I hope we have more of this, lalo na in Filipino. So yan po yung isa sa mga resources. And with that, maraming salamat po.